Hey guys, this is another another vlog, and I just got done with the fair for the first day of filming. It was really funny because there were so many things that I got shots of last time that I wasn't able to get shots of this time, and then there were other things that I was not able to get last time that I got this time. So I will be coming back about one or two times. The food's really good. I have fries. I had a butter beer, which is root beer with a bunch of stuff, and then a peanut butter pie and a ribeye steak sandwich with onions, pickles, and barbecue sauce. All right, so I am back from the fair, and it was so hot. That's why I was like, because I was like speed racing back to the car, speed running, whatever. That really wore me out. Last year or the other year, it was not as hot and it was a lot more. I mean, I think it was like 90 degrees. And so I do have a funny story to share. I had something really funny happen. I was sitting down. They had like a community tent where you could sit in there and you could eat your lunch. And it was really hilarious. I saw one kid, he walked by, and he looked, I swear to God, guys, he looked exactly like, what's that kid's name? From the Addams Family, from the original movie, the first one, and then Addams Family Values. Pugsley, he looked exactly like the kid who played Pugsley. I thought it was so strange. It was so strange to see someone. I mean, he looked literally exactly like him. But anyways, I sat down to eat my lunch, and I already told you guys what I got. It was actually pretty good. I would say the one thing I didn't like is that for both the meat and the fries, you had to season your own food. And I don't think they used to do that. Or maybe it's just because I've gotten things where, it doesn't need to because they season it for you. Like usually I get like an Italian sausage and, it's always seasoned. But this time you have to season your own fries. You have to season your own steak. And it just kind of confused me. It was a bit of a learning curve. But I sat down, and it was really funny. There was this little girl, and she came over, and she was going to sit, like, near me at the same table, with her family. And she was sitting down, and then her parents were like, "No, don't sit there. Ooh, don't sit there." And apparently, I looked over, and she said she thinks somebody threw up there. And so I looked over, and right by where this poor girl was going to sit down, there was throw up all over the ground. And see, I have a weak gag reflex, and so I was like enjoying my lunch. I was like, "Hey." I was like having some fries. Even the fries were not that good. But then I looked down and I was like, oh shit, how did I not see that? Like, I didn't even look at that. And so, they went and sat somewhere else, and I went and I sat directly in the sun because I was so grossed out. I didn't want to eat anywhere near there. And so Safi sat with me and directly in the sun. Ooh, it was nightmarish. Definitely not something that we're used to. And so, both of us, we were worn out after that. We had to get out of there and just finish our food and, call it a day. So I will update next day or next day. Hey everybody, it is day 2 of the fair, and today was a pretty anticlimactic day. This is the last day of the fair, and I should have figured that the animals would be gone. Nonetheless, they were all gone, and so there wasn't really much to film. Uh, there were even people talking about, like, there's nothing to do now. There's no animals. It was so funny. The last time I went, and people were like, there was this one little kid, and they were like, it's like more animals than anything here at the fair. It's like more animals than fair. And and then today there were people talking about, like, it's not busy, there's nothing else to do. So yeah, it was pretty unfortunate because I wanted to film the goats and the sheep and all of that and the pigs, and just unfortunately this year they were not there. And you know what? It's fine with me though, because this montage, this opening credits for County Fair, it can be completely different. It can be its own thing, and it can be, just as exciting and in that way. And yeah. So what ended up happening though was pretty funny, because the last time that we went, I was really hoping to get some of the same shots that I got in 2024, like the lemon in the grass from the lemon shake-up. And well, what was funny was that this time there was a lemon in the grass, whereas on Thursday there was no lemon anywhere to be seen. So I guess at least there's that. That was literally the only shot that I got for this whole day at the fair. Sorry, I know that this shaky hand, because I hold this with two hands, and there we go, I guess. So I ended up getting an Italian sausage with peppers and onions, and I thought that was pretty good. Like, usually I don't get Italian sausages at the fair because I usually get Polish sausages, but this time I just wanted to do something different. And I got yet again another one of these, a butter beer. This time I got one bigger size, a medium, and then Safi wanted a butter beer as well. So I really can't recommend this enough. So delicious. Very, very good. And I even asked her if she would be here next year, and she said yes. And so I'm really excited, because next year I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try all the different sodas. I think that would be really fun. So anyways, I guess this is it. This is the fair week vlog with no fair. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and please like, comment, subscribe, and check out our Patreon. So that's it. Goodbye, everybody. See you soon.